All right, Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'd like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Uh, I'm back again. I'm doing another short video, and this video is going to be based on, a thought that was sparked in my mind. Well, a memory that was sparked in my mind by a precept, and I'm just going to start off with a few precepts just so I can, establish the foundation to this video. All right. The first precept that I'll be bringing out is John 14 verse 13. And it says, whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And it says, if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do. Okay? And that's the first one. All right? And the second one is, all right, Salakia. All right, Deuteronomy 21, verse 22. And it says, all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. Okay? And the reason why I decided to start off with these precepts is because like I said, it sparked a memory. And the memory that I had once I read that precept was when a brother in the truth I was having a conversation with, and he said something to me that was that stuck with me, and I always thought about it. And he said, be mindful of what you're always be mindful of what you're asking of the Lord. You know, in this truth, man. Salakia, man, these birds going crazy. But in this truth, man, you know, we pray and we ask the Lord for things, and certain things that you may ask for, it may for every brother it's different. Some brothers may ask for women. Some brothers may pray for a little more money. Some brothers may pray for cars or such like that. But when you pray for those things, you always have to be mindful that, we have faith that the Lord is going to bless us with these things. And the Lord did say, if you ask in my name, I will do it, But you have to be prepared to receive those things, okay? Because those things that you ask for, the Most High can give it to you, okay? And the Most High provides, okay? The Most High provides you with the things that you need. We may pray to the Lord for the things that we want, but the Lord will provide you with things that you need, okay? But if you're sincere and you pray about it, the Lord will provide it for you. But be mindful of what you're asking for, because the Lord could bless you with certain things, but then he can try you as well with those things that he's giving you to see if you would maintain in the faith. Will you continue to do the work of the Lord? Will you continue to fellowship with the brothers? Okay? Will your mindset still be towards him? Okay? And not towards the things that he's given you. Okay? Because there's stories of great men in the scriptures that have been sidetracked by certain things that come into their life, like women, like riches, like power. So we have to be ready to receive those things, and not be distracted by those things, because the world that we're living in, the time that we're living in today, we understand through the scriptures that we're living at the end. We're living at the end of this kingdom, okay? The kingdom of Eve, okay? So if you're observant of the times, then you would know that there's certain things that it's not needful for you to ask for, But certain brothers may want to ask for those certain things. But just be mindful of what you're asking for once again to receive those things. Okay? And always be mindful of what's important. Okay? In the time that we're living in. And in the time that we're living in, the word of the Lord is most important. Our faith in his word and in his name is most important. And don't forget that. And don't allow those things that come into your life allow you to sidetrack. Okay? Because even the apostles, they mention certain stories about certain brothers, man, that received certain things and strayed away from the truth, strayed away from doing the work, like women, okay, and money, okay. You may want that brand new car, even though you have a car that does the job for you, but still you want the new car, But the Lord may give you those things just to try you, just to see to see where your heart is at. Okay, will you continue to serve him or no? Okay, but if you don't have those things and your life is okay and you're in a decent place, you have to be content with that. Okay, like I said, if you get the new car, what comes with that new car? You have to work more hours. Okay, more money is coming out your pocket. Okay, and that may distract you from doing the work of the Lord. Okay, and that's and I'm glad I'm thinking about it now because I used to a month ago I used to work 2 jobs, and working 2 jobs, it's not easy, but I thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for blessing me with those 2 jobs because both of them didn't pay much individually, but together, it provided. The Lord provided. Okay, and there were many times where men were like, "Yo, you should just work one job, work this job, and work 40 hours a week," and it was always in my spirit to turn it down. Okay, and I thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for having him putting that spirit on me to turn those things down, because if I had one job and I lost that one job, I would have been out of gas. You know what I'm saying? At least for that moment. But the Lord, put the spirit of contentment in me, because I acknowledged that he provided for me. When I was down and out, he provided. I may not make as much money as other brothers, but I make enough money that's sufficient for me. All right. So I want to go into 1 Timothy. Okay, 1 Timothy 6, and I'm going to start at 6. All right. Salaki. All right. 1 Timothy 6, and I'm going to start at 6. And it says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out." Okay, so godliness with contentment is great gain. Being in the spirit of the Lord is great gain, man. With contentment, as long as we have the word of the Lord, and the Lord is taking care of us. We may not have too much of anything, but we have enough to get by, and that's all we need. Okay, we just need our daily bread. As long as our bills are being paid, we have enough money that's sufficient enough for us to eat and provide for maybe a couple other people. You have a car, you can get to where you need to go. It may not be the best car, but you have a car. And you may not have a woman at this moment, but there's a reason why you don't. And don't tempt the Lord. Okay, because the Lord could give you a woman, but he may not find it needful for you to have one at that moment, because he understands the time, though he knows the time, okay, that we're living in. And we're supposed to understand the time that we're living in. Okay, because that could mean extra baggage, that could mean a distraction. Okay, all those things, they could detour you from serving the Lord. Okay, because the Lord knows. Okay, the Lord may hear you praying for something, and he knows that you don't need it, and he knows you. Okay, he knew you before you were in the womb. Okay, he sanctified you. Okay, so he knows these certain things could detour you from serving him. So he may not give it to you at the time that you would like. But we know in faith and in spirit that the Lord will provide us with those things in due time, okay? In due season. All right, but let me continue with the precepts. And it says, verse 8, and it says, having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay? Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. Okay? So when the Lord gives you what you've been praying for and the Lord gives you what you've been asking for, you know, you have to be ready to receive those things. Okay? You have to put your priorities in order. What's more important to you? Do these things that the Most High has given you, or the Lord Himself? Okay? Remaining in the Spirit, doing the work of the Lord, having fellowship with brethren. Okay? Putting not off from day to day. Okay? You have to prioritize things in this faith, in this truth. And that's how the Most High wants us to be. This is how He always wanted us to be. Okay? The Most High wants us to put Him first. Okay? Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Most High, and He'll give you all things. Okay? So we have to learn to be obedient first. But if we sidetrack and follow the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, we're going to be destroyed, man. Those things will destroy you. Those things will not bring life. Okay? A woman could destroy you, man. Okay? If you give your strength into a woman, she can destroy you, man. She'll drive you crazy, man. Okay? If you receive more money than you need, that will drive you crazy because you will be feeding the flesh on a whole nother level. Okay? You won't be worried about serving the Lord much if you have a lot of money, because at that point you're not hurting for a lot. Okay? The Lord could do that to try you, man. All right? And it says, yeah, okay? But let me go to Sirach 15. Okay, Sirach 15. And I wanted to bring out this precept because you know, when the Lord gives you these things and you're not prepared to put things in priority and put things in order, and you're not prepared to receive those things, and you allow those things to have you fall away, okay? You can't blame nobody else. You can't blame the Most High for making you fall away. Okay? You can't blame the Most High for not making you diligent. Okay? Because the Lord, it's a beautiful thing, and I like to mention sometimes that if you even go back to the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High covered everything. Okay? He covered everything. He made sure to repeat the fact that you serve Him first. Okay? That this is your job. What is the whole duty of a man? Actually, let me bring it out real quick before I get started. Okay? Because the Lord made it simple, man. It's just man. You know, we complicate things because the Most High gave us over to our own works, man. Okay, let me read this. This is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of a man." Okay, and the Most High of man, the Most High established that from the very beginning, man. Look, if you just be obedient and you do as I command you, all these things that you want and ask for, I will give them to you in due season. I will give them to you in great abundance. But first and foremost, our first job is to remain obedient unto the Lord. Establish His law, establish His order. Okay? Don't worry about everything else. Okay? Because everything else can destroy you if you give your heart to it. Okay? And the Lord, His word is life. Okay? And power. You know, what else do you need? When you have those things, everything else is gonna come along with it. While you get to see everybody else living their best life, having money, cars, clothes, women, all those kind of things. Yeah, but they don't have the spirit of the Lord. They don't have the faith. They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They don't know how to properly live on the earth. They're savages. They're animals. Look at them, and they will soon be destroyed in due season. Do you want to be like that? No, you don't, because the stories in the scriptures tell you all about it. Even in the real world, it tell you all about it. Side note, even these people who want to be rappers and entertainers, okay? When they were poor, when they were at the bottom, and when they were lowly, they had things which they should be content with. They have decent cars, they have decent jobs, okay? They have family that love them. But what do? They strive to serve a mammon, okay? And once they receive the riches, what happens? What's always the stories that you hear? That after a while, once they receive all that money, they become destroyed. They become drug addicts, man. They become prisoners of the flesh instead of prisoners of the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay, we've all heard that, all right? But let me go to Sirach. Salakia. I was supposed to go there quite some time ago, but this is Sirach 15, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I fell away. For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hateth," man. And what does he hate? The Lord hated sin. Okay? And it says, say thou not, he causeth me to error, for he hath no need of the sinful man. Okay? The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear Yahweh love it not. Okay? He himself made man from the beginning, and left him in the hand of his counsel. Okay? If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform acceptable faithfulness. Okay? And these are the Most High gave us a way to live, man. Okay? But what ended up happening? Men started straying away from the Lord. They started serving other gods. They started serving their women's. Okay? They started serving money. Okay? And the Most High gave them over to that. The Most High gave them over to their lusts. And they were destroyed. Okay? But the Lord showed us mercy, man. Okay? And called us back unto repentance, man. So we can get it right this time. Before the great and dreadful day, man. Okay? Before the day of the wicked, man. Before he destroys you, man. Okay? Before he sends that sword upon you, man. Alright? And verse 16, and it says, "He hath set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given." Okay? And this is simple, man. It is a thin line, man. Either you gonna do what the Lord say, or you not gonna do what the Lord say. Either you want life or you want death. Okay? Faith works both ways, man. What do you put your faith in? Life or death? 2/3 of our people, they put their faith in death. They don't put their faith in life, because if they put their faith in life, they would do as the Lord commanded them to do. The Most High is the creator of man. He is the creator of earth. He knows what you need and what you don't need. He knows what you need to survive and what you don't need. He knows what you need to grow and what you don't need to grow. The things that bring death is the things that man created. The things that bring death is what the wicked creates. Salakia. Okay? The wicked had created death. The Most High never created death for that reason. The Most High created life, man. The scripture even says, "I'm not the power of the dead, but the living." Okay? What use are you if you're serving death to the Most High? Okay? If you're serving death in the flesh, the Most High might as well just get rid of you. Well, he's going to get rid of you. Okay? That he has no purpose of you. He can't do anything with you because you're not serving him. You're not doing things that bring on life. You're not teaching the law, statutes, and commandments. You're not following the law, statutes, and commandments. But you're showing your brothers and teaching your brothers the way of the world, the way of death. Well, the Most High is going to send his son to establish foundation, to establish his way. And we already know what the Lord said. Those who choose not to serve him, bring them before him and slay them. Okay? It's either you get down or you lay down. That's how it's gonna be with the Lord. There ain't gonna be no, like the elders say, like the apostles say, man, hopping back on the cross and dying all over again for you niggas, man. It's not gonna happen like that again. Okay? But let me continue, let me wrap it up, man. And it says, for the wisdom of the Lord is great, and he is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things. His eyes are upon them that fear him, and he knoweth every work of man. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither hath he given any man license to sin, man. Okay? He gave no man license to sin. He gave no man license to be obedient, especially the men of his people. Okay? But, I wanted to wrap this up, man, and I hope you brothers were edified, man. This is the second video that I've made of this topic, man, because, YouTube is doing what they want to do, at this point. But we know what time we live in. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom Akyam. Shalom.